This is your self-defense techniques or your brown stripe for brown belt, and we're going to be covering chokes. All right, so the first one we're going to cover is a single or double front choke, somebody choking you. This is serious, okay? This is probably one of the most serious situations you would face because the person is trying to cut off your airway. But you need to remember that it's actually very simple to escape from these and you don't need to panic, okay? So the first one we're gonna do it from the single first, and then we'll do the double so that I can show you the slight differences between the two, but they're pretty much done the same way. So Miss Justice grabs me with one hand on my throat. What I wanna do is bring this hand right to my chest like I'm chambering for my down counter like we do in Taekwondo. So I hit right in front of her elbow, where her elbow bends right here. I'm gonna hit that and I'm gonna hug it right to my chest. That brings it in nice and close to my chest. I wanna keep that hug to my chest. I don't wanna let it go. Now this hand is gonna come around like I'm trying to get her in a headlock. And as I swing it around, I'm going to step all the way around. So now I'm facing the direction that she was. See how off balance she was? And now I'm just going to punch my hand that's behind her head to the floor to make her fall. And I'm going to keep a hold of that arm that I was hugging to my chest so that I still have control, okay? So that's the single hand version. Now we're going to show you the double, okay? Because the double is done pretty much the same way. The only difference is, so she's double choking, I still hit with this arm down, hug it to my chest. But before I try to get her in that headlock, my other arm, my right arm, is going to shoot straight up in between our arms to clear that arm off my shoulder. Now all I have to do is just drop this arm down. Here's my headlock as I step around and I throw, okay? The technique we're doing when you step and do the throw, think of doing your grab and strike out of Nahanchi. So I step and I do my grab and strike just like I would do in my Nahanchi kata. Okay, so that's your single and double front choke. Now the next one we're going to do is for the rear choke or the rear naked choke, okay? This might be a little bit interesting because I'm taller than Justice, okay? So she's going to try to get her arm around my neck. First thing I need to do is get this arm away from my neck. So I take both my hands like hooks and I hook on her arm. As I do that, I step into a really deep horse stance. That's my body weight pulling down on her arm. I probably literally just lifted her up off the floor. Okay? Now, I'm going to step around with my left leg. I'm going to step completely around like this. Now, I'm going to adjust so you can see. I'm hugging her arm to my chest with both hands. The one that's closest to her body, which is my right hand right now, I need to make sure that stays there. My left hand is going to sneak, palm up. I'm going to slide up my chest. And I'm going to put my back of my hand against her wrist, and I'm going to start pushing down towards the floor. When I get it to a certain point, I'm just going to slide my hand, my other hand, around her arm, just like this, okay? We're going to come a little closer to the camera so you can see that motion as I fix my microphone, okay? So, you have the elbow hugged in like this, okay? This is my right hand. This is my left hand. My right hand stays here at the elbow. My left hand is going to come on my chest. I'm going to slide up in between my body and her arm. Now I'm going to push her arm down. See how I haven't let go with my right hand. When I get to a certain point, my right hand can just easily turn over and I'm right there. And now I would do my side-by-side throw by pulling her arm that way. When you practice it with your partner, you do not want to do this, okay? To take the person down. Or if you did, you would do it very slowly and let your partner fall to the floor. Because I'm pulling her arm this way, and this part of her arm can't move, you will injure the person's elbow badly, okay? So that is your rear naked choke defense. And that is your brown stripe for brown belt.